to some Honkai Star Rail. Everyone's doing well today. Just realized I think my headset is off. Indeed it was. Always a good sign. Do that. Alright. Hope everyone's had a good start to the year. Now we're in, pretty sure everyone now should be in 2024. Hope your year's been going well so far, but yeah, no, happy new year. Started mine off by playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my mates. Which, that was fun. That was very fun. Gonna be doing that for the next few weekends, I think. So yeah. While we warm up for the day, I'm gonna play some stuff. Some Simulated Universe. Because everything's been refreshed, so I should probably get some progression going. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I should probably finish Swarm Disaster at some point. Nah, we won't do Simulated Universe. I don't feel all that interested in it right now at the moment. I've got a lot that I need to do at some point. Let's just warm up with, I don't know, just can do some farming quickly. I should be farming for this gear, isn't it? Yeah. I need to farm this gear now. Because I got Bronya recently and I've been trying to get her ready to be usable in one of my off comps. Oh, stretch. But yes, everyone's seen the new schedule that is being put up. I've got some tweaks that I want to do to it still. God, this is very loud, isn't it? Let's just pull that down by like 2 levels.
I can take it. World cleansing track.
It's still very loud, okay. I need to keep constantly tweaking this stuff, because normally I just have it really low. But that's because I like my games being quiet. Anyway, but yeah, no, I've got a new schedule going. I've got some tweaks that I want to make to it, because at this point in time, the spacing in which I do my weeks is a bit awkward, because it's either I change the times back to New Zealand standard instead of PST, or I shift it so it starts on the Sunday, because technically that's my Monday, and Friday, Saturday is actually my weekend, from memory. Because I believe it's always a day behind on me. Because I think it's 11 on the 1st right now, I think. So yeah, I'll sort that out for next week maybe. Move it around. But it was a template that I found for free use. I will double check, but I don't believe I need to have any reference to them. But I might just like, if they ask or if anyone asks, I'll try and find the link for them. But yeah. No, No, I know I haven't actually released that pre-alpha update that I said that I would, and that's purely because it's just taking more time than I initially anticipated, as well as I have been doing a lot of other things in amongst, trying to keep social and all that. Hope you all understand. Again, it's not me trying to give an excuse as to like, oh, I don't want to do my job, but like I'm also trying to still figure stuff out. You know, it is, right? Having left a long-term, well, longish term, for my age, relationship, and just not really knowing how to recover from it. And then like completely moving from my hometown and everything. Been a lot of walks on the beach to try and clear my head. A lot of nice people out there though. It's really cool chatting with some people. Gives me perspective. Oh.
Nothing major.
But yeah, no, other than that, yeah, I think it's been pretty straightforward. We've got a lot of game dev this week to compensate for the fact that I haven't been doing a lot of the game dev that I intended to do. I do have some game jams that I want to do coming up as well. I think I want to try and sneak in a game jam or two before my semester starts again, just so I have like a few more mini projects, as well as I do have one game that I want to at least get started before the semester starts, because I made a rule to myself before this year started, or before I started my degree, and I'm going to stick to this rule, is that I need to have one game per year that I make. Now, the VTuber United one was always intended to be a long-term project that I would keep tweaking for longer than its development cycle was, like the development year. But the fact that it's not even finished pre-alpha development is disappointing. But it's just me overestimating my capabilities or underestimating exactly how much work needed to be done, which is fine, right? Like, I'll learn. But I do want to get one more game done for this new year. And I'm tossing up what it's going to be. There's like a few different ideas I have, and I'm trying to decide what's going to be the best. There's one idea I have that would be just it would be writing time more than anything. Which will be like a story orientated one. That'll be interesting. See if that's worth doing. But other than that, yeah, like everything else I think on is going to be so involved and requires so much art that I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. Because I'm not kidding when I say like art has now really clearly become the limiting factor. Like the acknowledgement that I do need to like, I need to befriend an artist that's willing to just put up with my bullshit. Because what I want done is quite a lot. And I do want not high quality, but I do want like decent quality. Which is the biggest problem. That's why I keep getting so angry at myself for the art, because I can't do that. I'm not capable of doing like average quality art in my eyes. Not consistently anyway. But yeah. It's my goals for the new year is to get the pre-alpha finished with the game that I'm working on currently with VTuber Unite, and then start working, or already start working on the next game that I'm going to work on over the year. Hopefully this one's going to be a lot shorter of a project, and I can kind of focus it down over a few more weeks, like just a few weeks. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, no, let me know if there's something you specifically want to see from me though. If there's any game ideas out there that people would like to see me give a shot at, because while I said I've got a few ideas, it's not locked in stone that I'm going to go with any of them. Yep. Ooh, that's good. Hopefully that rolls into the crit damage. Let's try it. Because I'm pretty sure that's pretty much what we want with Bronya, right? I'm trying my best to understand what I need for all their characters. So, relics. First, we'll see what we get as the bonus. Defense. Okay, let's ball. I'll take it. That's definitely just better. I've had some pretty terrible rolls so far with my Bronya items. But that's a little bit better for the crit. Because, was it here? Yeah, this is why we want crit damage. Because she is supposed to be a support, and I'm just basically wanting to smash over her crit damage onto Cello. Like, those two just synergize perfectly. Because you do this, and it just keeps it really solid. I also actually have really good relics for her as well, because this is an energy regen. Like, that's pretty much one of the best chords I feel like I can get for her for now. It's not, the crit damage didn't roll perfectly, but eh. And then I think this was just, yeah, this was wind. So, you know, I won't complain. Again, it's also like 5% energy regen, and when my speed is above thing, advance before coming into game. And I'm pretty sure, yep, well over that. I really need to do something about Sally though, because like, holy shit, look at these stats, they're fucking awful. Her relics are terrible. And the Lycone is literally just the fucking Herder Shop one. Mind you, it is Superimpose 5. But it's not going to stop the fact that it's still really shit. Wouldn't mind trying to go for her Lycone next time she turns up again. But when she turned up again, I think I rolled for her more than anything. So I do kind of want to get her E2. Because that is really nice. Basically her speed buff from her skill stacks twice. It's nice. This E3 is really, really good. This one, E4, it's really solid. Mind you, it's not as important. And E5, I mean, it's just good-ish. I remember not liking E6 though, because E6 is basically supposed to be like her going into the late game, and dealing with like your larger scale bosses when you don't just keep one-shotting them. But I'm gonna be honest, you just don't use her for that shit. You just use a different team. I just need to get better stuff for her, and then her, Bronya, and her, so, yeah. Sailor and Bronya and Bronya and Jinglue are the two that I'm aiming for to have as offset teams. Because that just sounds really, really useful. Fun times. But it's just, those two characters are really good hyper carries aside from what I've already got, and like I don't think I really need to do much more to Dahang with how I've built already. Like he's really, really solid, so I'm happy with him. Anyway, we're here to do the new stuff. So also, to anyone that's looked at the new Nameless Honor, I want to know what people think of it, because I like it. I think it's an interesting approach. Changing it so there's no longer daily tasks, and yet you have to be constantly on. Right. This is the message, I believe, that starts the new content that came out that I haven't actually touched yet. Here's some good news. Runa May is at the space station. Who? Society Genius number 81. I called her and Screwlum here to talk about some important matters. Come back when you're free to introduce yourself to her. That way she knows who the person that's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show her respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. Well, it's because I think we've met her a handful of times inside the simulated universe, right? She's the one that keeps turning up to go like, hey, do you want to cheat? Do you want to have all of the stuff unlocked?
Run May. A name that's both new and familiar.
Okay. That's a very interesting statement, though.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
It's quite the crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society.
Oh boy.
Madame Ron May doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the
I swear to God, this cat wants to go out, then in, then out. And doesn't know what he wants. He just wants the door open. That's clearly what he wants. But I can't leave the door open when I'm streaming.
I don't get it. Whatever. As long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ron May likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Is Runa May a great person?
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Ain't it just?
Miss Ron May is the very
Ron
image
May,
of a
sorry.
scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Okay, that's actually not exactly 100% a good thing. Just saying.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Alright then. Okay, invited. We invited Tech Ultimate first, the group chat. Oh, got dates. Download this from the chat. Rita May's coming to the space. She's already here. Still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Rune May doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner, even among geniuses. So all our work was for nothing. Why didn't you give us a heads up ahead of time? Better also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. It's okay. Personality isn't all that great. Word. Is there even a genius that's who's normal? True. Scrollum seems pretty chill. I mean, Scrollum does feel pretty fucking awesome. I'll hang with him. Alright. Let's head on down. See what awaits us. Guess I'm gonna break stuff. Screw you, Herta. Go break all your shit.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
There's a trotter.
Feeling you're on the right track.
I'm gonna check the data when I get back.
You have food on your... Alright. Okay.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you.
Well, that was something. Kinda don't want to touch strangers like that normally.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be
She's an
confused.
alchemist.
You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
There's a bit of cake at the corner of your mouth.
Oh, really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
Uh-huh.
Come here. Look, the blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Sure.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth.
Okay, well, I mean, that's yes how you're supposed to eat food. You're supposed to eat it, like, not too slow, but slower.
I hope you like it too.
What the fuck? The noise.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
Fair enough.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens.
Okay. That's alright.
Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Something about nurturing life forms?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
What did you do?
What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby.
May, what did you do?
But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe.
Did she drug me?
Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's
Hey,
a
Bubbles.
enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've entered to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the great teal star illuminates an endless sea of
Sorry,
light
what?
across both the sky and land.
Hey, I appreciate.
My mother and I
like-
navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world.
A nice
We
alpha.
encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. But
Okay.
it was touching and enthralling as well. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment.
Uh-huh.
A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill.
Okay.
I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control.
Oh, so you're a control freak.
Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Then I'll grant you even greater rewards. When I first arrived on the space
I am
station,
still a little upset.
I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results.
Okay.
A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station.
Mm-hmm.
In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses.
Okay, well, you know, this is starting to sound a little high evolutionary right now, Runmei.
Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station.
Oh boy.
I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms. I do trust you.
Uh-huh.
This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
Okay, fair enough.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Alright. Why not? Let's go. I can only see this going well, right? Surely.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Oh, shut up, Don Hung.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
Runmei asked me to do this.
So cute. Can I get an autograph? So, I really can't say anything about her.
Autograph? What are you on about? You're freaking me out. I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up.
Okay, so I have to be very cautious moving forward then, because I need to make sure if there's something that talks about Runmei, I can't actually click that option.
If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh, okay.
There's so many people. This seems to be the place.
Can we talk about the fact that there's an optional create life?
Ron May likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Oh no.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Hey! I don't know if I quite deserved that.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Okay.
I heard Madame Ronmei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are? Fine. Ugh, what a headache.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all.
Okay.
What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ronmei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ronmei. Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ronmei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
What a fucking quest.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ronmei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it?
So that's confirmation the Geneva Convention does not exist inside of Honkai Impact, by the way. What the fuck? They dismantled it and fucking turned it into firewood because it had a sharp tongue. What the fuck? Okay then. Why not? Also, hey, yep.
Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
Oh my god, okay, sure.
We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard. And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ronmei makes different expressions when nurturing life. Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
You just got back from torturing kids with silly string. Fair enough. Oh my god. You've nurtured a copy of a 5-nut milk-flavored life form. Why not? Wait, so I just... Is it just here? Okay. Alright then. Hi.
So this is the little life form Run May made?
Why not?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
Why not? A genius amongst geniuses, huh?
That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ranmei has finally recognized my ingenuity.
Okay.
Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ranmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ranmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart.
What a fucking name. I can't get past the fact that this dude's called Molten Cheese Tart.
There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ranmei.
Alright there, bud.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
It says ashy there, though. Okay. I'll follow.
Good. You have great taste. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ranmei's recognition and have been working so hard. You need to call it the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart.
Okay, sure.
It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ranmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe.
I still have no fucking idea what is going on at this point.
Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, Love must be shouted from the rooftops.
I see.
That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Are you serious? Okay. Sure, why not? Let's just throw it in a toilet. Just gonna leave that alone. Do you want out, Cap? Oh man, maybe I should just get a cat door for my fucking bedroom. Being that only be by being passionate can it earn the approval. I see. Oh no! I just flushed it down the toilet. What the fuck just happened? What is even going on at this point? Does anyone know?
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
Alright.
Let's go.
Hey, Screwlum.
Hi, Ronmei. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, madam. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
Oh.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a fifth partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a fifth genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time.
Okay.
Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you,
Fair enough.
Jinju? Are you still in touch with her, Ronmei? Is she still alive?
Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
All right, let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Yeah, but this is one of your things.
This fragment of Ronmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Yes.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ronmei?
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
Indeed I do. It's a reference. What was a reference?
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
I want to talk to her and Scrotum.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Female wears a fashionable scarf. I find her rather fascinating.
Okay.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it. Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known.
Wait, I'm Timmy. And there's a line from Funny Skeleton Game. Oh, okay.
Leads some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation. All beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done.
Okay. Is that something I shouldn't hear? Ooh.
No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late.
Okay.
The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone.
Mm-hmm.
Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there. There's much you don't know about the space station, and even more about Herta.
That's true.
But there is some information I can give you. That place is also used to welcome non-humanoid visitors, and has a shuttle that connects to outer space. I'm giving you my access card.
Okay.
Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there's a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored.
Uh-huh.
Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Okay. Well, let's see where this takes us, I guess. Oh, no, I gotta go this way around.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Hmm. Oop. Cutscene. Well. Guess we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's now. What the fuck? Alright. I compulsively have to break the loot around the place. It's just a requirement.
Buzz. What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz. Service staff, inorganic life forms. Buzz. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permissions granted. Madam Herta. Fine. As long as it keeps you happy. Buzz. Buzz. I am a twin of the rice frying robot. I am the leftover rice frying robot.
God damn it.
Zone operation. Job of inorganic life form.
I fucking love though that just like subtag, fine if it keeps her happy.
Welcome, Buzz. Visitor, how can I help? Basement 1, Transit Hub. Basement 2, Shuttle. Incubator. Dangerous curio storage. Buzz.
Uh-oh.
Corridor. Danger. Buzz. Welcome, visitor. Madam Ron May. Buzz. Alien species. Buzz. That is all.
I see. Well, this can only go well, right? Just.
This could serve you well.
Always gotta open them chests. Ooh, that was pretty. Well, that's ominous. Hmm. Just want to explore a little bit first, because yeah, it's a chest here. Okay, there's a lot more here, so we're just gonna go back then. Okay. I think that was locking onto the space anchor. What the hell have I gotten myself into this time?
Flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
What the f— Oh my god, it's so cute!
This is the headache Runmei mentioned?
Why is it so cute?
It's just a different flavor.
Meows! Oh. Claims to be connected with its shell. It looks deeply distressed, crying profusely.
I'm not one of Runmei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
Oh. You're a genius in your way. Its emotional influence is also quite genius.
Why? Why am I a failure?
Damn, it's getting a little too close to home now.
follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
There may be a reason why it's locked. Just saying. Aww. Aww. Man, they're cute as fuck. So I thought that was something. So I ran at it. Glad I did, because it's an enemy. Oh, I'm not gonna survive in the real world. What are you telling me? I'm not allowed to go into the van that says free candy? But it says free candy.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Alright then. So why are the swarm bugs from the swarm disaster like just running around the station? That is a question I would like answered.
This is double speed.
Gale Force.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Can't go through here, yeah, but there's a puzzle on the other side. One day I will go through and like clear up all the puzzles and side quests and side objectives I have, because I have a lot. I have a lot in this game that I still haven't done. There's so many companion quests, and it's just because every time I do a companion quest I need to like take a fucking day off.
The consequences are mine.
They leave me in such a fucking state. Oh no! Dude, this creation making me sad. There's more of them.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
It's so cute. If they do not release these as a plushie, they're clearly just not wanting to make money. I'm gonna say that now.
You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Like, I want these as like a thing I can get so I can just sit on them. Alright, they're so cute. I don't care if they're like soft or what, they're just cute as fuck. Give me some plushies, man.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar. Have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts.
Okay.
The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram-May be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Admittedly, that was very spooky. I kind of saw it at the last moment and I was like, oh, well, I'll just hit the crate first and boom. Noise. That's cool. I kind of like the horror aspect to this one. They're actually going with a really interesting theme that I was not expecting from a Honkai game, I'll be honest. Like from this kind of game. They've done well with doing like eerie feeling stuff. Kept it a little unsettling. Which is cool. Like, honestly, they've done really well with a game that doesn't inherently lend itself to this sort of thing. This is actually very fascinating that they've managed to do it with it.
Let's wait and see. Repay. The dead return.
This is double speed.
Gale Force.
Okay, but then there's a, yeah, second phase. I mean, at this point in time, we've just got enough damage that we pretty much can just face roll most fights, so I'm just gonna leave them. Just keep doing what they're doing. I don't think there's a reason to really stop taking it, or like take it off auto. I've built a team that's good for it. Alright, why not?
This could serve you well.
That's such a useless reward, right? Uh-huh.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
You already said that, Isa. Alright. Well. Why is it flickering? That's really annoying. Just gonna... Okay. Seems if there's too many of those things, it just gets a bit flickery.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Work from home. God damn it.
Buzz. Only Madame Ron May has permissions. Please submit your ID. Buzz. Permissions granted. But select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
Okay.
This function has been damaged.
Aww.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Daisy Ronda. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen.
Uh-oh.
Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. But select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance. Madame Ron May. Alien species. Man with plaster head. Buzz.
I know who that is.
Seems like there's something new.
Permission granted. Buzz.
I know who that is.
That sound's coming from above.
But yes, it's a chest here though. No trash cans though. A little disappointed. Oh boy, here's a few more fights.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Okay. This is very interesting though. So she tried to really go with life, huh? Gotta love when people think they're better than God. It's always a good sign. Alright. Yes, I know you're there.
This is double speed.
That's a little, you know, over the top, but why not? God, one day I really do need to actually go through Silverwolf's gear and fucking redo it up. Fix it, because we still haven't done that. Oh yeah, we should look out this way because it's got the pretty planet. Doctor, are you here?
Huh? There's someone in the distance.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Alright, bud. You're not a bad person after all, do you?
Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either.
Okay then, bud.
The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Alright, Doctor. Ooh. See a bit more of the station. Oh, okay, we're going...
Huge. The space station has an area this big?
I'm not the only one that has a really bad feeling about this, right? Gooey. Okay, that was cool.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Alright. Oh, we're speeding this up.
More enemies.
Spirit never dies.
This is double speed.
Gale Force.
Okay, gotta keep that in mind.
I'll see you off.
Can I have fun this time?
Should do
This combat.
this.
This is double speed.
To the cloud. The wind is rough. From the boat.
Eternal slither.
Stop you in your tracks.
The times are changed.
You chose the wrong enemy.
More enemies.
Stay the course. Gale Force.
Take it. Sense a storm. Awaken dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon.
Okay. Next phase. Ooh. Oh, that's worrying.
Can I have fun this time? Touch love. This is double speed.
That's not good. Okay.
I'll see you off.
Oh.
Receive divinity.
What is new?
Eternal slither.
The wind is rising. Bolt. From the boat.
More enemies. This
Damn it.
combat needs optimizing.
Okay, that's not good.
Double speed.
I should still be able to get there. It's just gonna be rough because that's my main DPS gone.
Gale Force.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun. This is double
Gotta
speed.
keep just pressuring it down with weakness break.
Good as new.
There's a very good chance I have to redo this anyway, because losing Dan Hang's pretty rough.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Okay, do that, immediately do alt. That should heal everyone up enough. Nope, okay. I'm just gonna restart that.
Let's wait and see.
Alright, need to play that a little bit smarter this time.
How can that be?
Time for fun.
Stay the course.
This is double speed.
Gale force.
More enemies.
Spirit never dies. To the clouds. The wind is rough. From the bow.
That's actually really bad.
Receive divinity.
Thank you.
This new. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Eternal sleep is there. Repay.
The times are changed.
I'll see you off.
Can I have fun this time?
I sense a storm. Surge.
That should be enough, right? Cool.
It'll destroy the space station.
World cleansing dragon.
That's not good.
Not threat.
This combat needs up.
I just need to focus it down because it's just going to keep spawning little ads that are just going to not be worth really me killing.
Chose the wrong
I
enemy.
think.
Receive divinity.
Not threat.
Eternal sleep.
Okay, this puts me back into healing circle.
I underestimate.
Take it to strength. Surge.
Sucks that I didn't have Yukong before this.
More enemies. Time for fun. This is double speed.
Damn, I really would like this to have done weakness break, but I... Weakness break there, cool. Okay, we'll do that.
The times are changed. Surge. Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Okay, just spam damage because we have a lot of good AoE. Okay, cool. That's all we need to do. Need to get to 1 HP. Oh shit.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over.
time to get going.
Okay.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Run May.
Oh, they're just cleaning. Okay, fair enough. I'll leave you two to it. Okay, yeah, no, Runmay's gotta answer a few questions. How do I pleasantly say, what the fuck was that? Get the fuck away from Bubbles.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct?
I have a baseball bat.
There's no defending what I've
I can make her learn.
Time and again,
Don't
my
fucking do that again.
and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
It almost ate me.
I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises.
Okay.
I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process. Like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar.
You know, there's some real fucking weird crimes going on right now.
Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the No Man's Land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Ryuching-tu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I promise I will, Miss Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum. Huh?
Oh. Nice. Esther offering me tea. Oh no. Oh. Give it a turn it. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, so there's a new Echo of War now. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. We can do this now. You know what, for all of that, let's do a good old warp, eh? Just a fucking throwaway warp on the banner. See if we get Runmei. Cool, we didn't. Woo. What did we end up getting? Fucking nothing. Woo! Gotta love it. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, these exchanges have just refreshed. Alright. Like, I wouldn't mind picking up, what's her name as well? Zuyi. Zuyi? Can't remember. So let's see. Um. Okay. Well. Ooh. A number of contacts that exceed the maximum stack limit up to 6 stacks of the telly after the trigger and corresponding to the excess. The enemy's target toughness is equal to that at higher 50% than a deal 10% more damage when using alt. Increased damage dealt by this unit by an amount equal to 100% of the break effect up to maximum damage. Wow. Okay. Real, I could make this a very interesting DPS with Silverwolf. Increased damage dealt by the follow-up. Follow-up attack reduces enemy toughness regardless of weakness type. That's actually pretty cool. At the same time, restore health by the amount equal to 5% of her max health. When the weakness is triggered, trigger quantum break. When the using alt, increase break effect. And max active limit of karma decreased to 6. So instead of 8, it's 6. So it means that you can do way more often. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, she actually does sound really fucking good. For a off quantum DPS, that sounds incredible. Especially if you have Fu Shuang, right? It actually sounds really, really good. Why me? Alright, let's go have a look at this. Surely this can only go well. Super annoy. Bit busy. God damn it. Come here, Wall Trotter. I see you. Come here. I want dead ass.
Boom! From the boat! Gale Force!
This is double speed.
Pretty good.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Hey, little guy. It's a pleasure to serve. Before we begin with the nurturing, please allow me to explain the process. Okay, let's get to it. Space Station is analyzing the genetic compounds of the creations, and we must nurture more creations due to the insufficient sample size. The two parental creations are now ready. Use this life form oven to keep nurturing new creations. Creations all have different genes and can express different traits. Please note that every time a new creation is nurtured or a new trait is discovered, it will bring great benefit to our research. Okay. It's now online. Please follow the lead researcher's instructions. The 2 creations prepared have already taken place in your inventory. Looks like this creation skin is grey. And its fitting is pink. Lifeform oven. These base traits all have a chance of being inherited by the new creation. Next, open the lifeform oven and... What the fuck am I doing? Right, next, open the lifeform oven and nurture some creations. Okay. In the lifeform oven, the base traits, the 2 parental creations have the random chance of being inherited by the new creation. By nurturing creations and obtaining new traits or rare creations, you can increase your research level. Also, yes, hello, son. See me streaming this. You do realize I've been streaming for like 2 hours, right? Right, constantly nurturing creations can increase your research level and earn various rewards. It's like 2 creations prepare for you and put them in the lifeform oven. So we have this one and this one to put in. Okay. The moment I see. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what we get. We got grey and grey. Innocent coconut angel cake. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh. Creation hulls up next to the chest of the robot, carefully sizing you up. Don't know where it's got off to. It's not safe to go outside. Can you go find it? Alright. So cute, man. Oh, it's actually paste. I stand by my statement I made earlier. They need to make these plushies. And when they do, the world will be over. Oh. Yeah, I stand by. There's some very ethically questionable moments with this story. Just... Aww.
Current status, busy.
Okay. Oh. But back then, I was only a few minutes, but very might well have just published an author's preface and left it all at that. Yeah. God damn it, Herder. Oh, I can feel that. Alright. Hey, you little buddy. Oh. That can't be good. God fucking damn it. It's the best one. It's the Stelle. It's the Stelle one. It's good. It's good. What a fucking stupid. Alright, I love this. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so the chance of mutation percentage, keep that in mind. Okay. And then feed some more trash. And there we go, we got another trash. Okay. I don't know what to say. Heck comes with them, okay. They drift around all over the place, run into them. Sufficient samples, secret sufficient. Okay. Sure. Okay. So this is the goal. Okay, so I can set a goal. So we want you. No, so we need to take out you and put in you. Right? To try and go after this next one, and it's grey inside. Ooh, hello. Sure. Okay. So we're going in the right direction. Hey. Rice dumpling. The Canadian dumpling. Let's go. What do you mean, Dunhung? Oh, poo. Dunhung's no fun. Okay. So we've done these two. So now we go for the next goal. Okay, so we need ones that have two traits at once. So we do have this one, so we take you out, put you in, and that should fulfill all of them. Cool. Ooh. Got a mutation, nice. So we're in the right direction. I mean, so far it's seeming like it's pretty easy to follow. Just what's going on. Just give the food that it needs. Oh my god, that's March. That's March in a nutshell. That's 100% March. Wait, so do we get like ones for all of them? All the characters? Naturally adorable. Not all, sadly. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would be surprised if it's every single fucking character, but I would assume majority of like key characters. Okay, so I don't have any more I have access to at this point. But we have research too, so I'm assuming, so yeah, Chev helper robot. Okay, so there's a new stage to this. Let's go. You may place your favorite creations in different areas. Oh my god, I can dress up the areas. Let's go. Why are they all sitting on fucking toilets? It's the this is the astral corner. This is where the Astral Express characters can sit. Okay. Did I just pull out a fucking mandrake? What the fuck? Oh, I found it. Oh my god! It's another cute one! Oh! I hate these things flashing. Okay. You can keep listening to them. Some achievements depend on which ones are there. Okay. I mean, I can go through and do a lot of that later. Oh my god. Of course they don't. They're evolving. They love they're becoming trash pandas as well. No! Different needs. Some here like to have fun, some like to be quiet, some are sloppy, and some are... Okay. You talking about renovating? Okay. Is here where they should keep quiet? Oh yes, this makes sense. Okay. Okay. Leave it to me. What function should this area be? Definitely, sleepy time. Oven is nearby, there's good ventilation here, and there's a table with chairs all set up. Is it this? Okay, no. I'm glad there's a little fun thing for that, though. I kind of wanted to see. Because I was like, pretty sure it's supposed to just be food because it's sitting here. Okay, cool. Do I not need a designated toilet, though, for them? I'm such a humble person. Great, my remote systems and my optical scope being expanded. You can leave them with me. Okay, cool. Oh boy, there's a lot of... We just got a lot of them, huh? We won't put any down except for special ones. Only the special ones get the treatment. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get this one going then. So we need blue... Blue, grey, and circle face. So what's probably best is we get these two. I think that's the only circle face, and then we can just get blue and grey over here. Can I just use that new one to, like, really force things? There's a few ethical, again, problems with the fact that I'm basically using the children and the parent genomes. But this should focus the direction. I'm guessing feed are the new thing. Okay, so we're going in the right direction now. Aww. Who's this one, though? I'm not clicking. We'll see in a second. Oh, it's Runamei. Oh, okay. Oh, Runamei, sorry. It's hers. Oh, good lord, that would be a lot. Okay, I promise. But do come back to see them. They are your children, after all. Creations mimic creators. Okay, next one then. Is this Blade? Oh, do we even have an orange top? We do, okay. We have an orange top that's pink. So we need... We can't do it then. Unless we do some really weird merging for a little while. Do like this and this. See what we can get. See if we can get like an orange one with that, orange top with that body. Perfect. That's what we wanted. So we get that, which fills all positions, so we just need to get another one that just fills the slot. Oh, we have a few options there. I don't even know what I'm feeding them. Is this stuff that I need to go collect? Oh, this is the right direction, though. Oh, my headphones are dying. Some materials from your inventory. Oh, okay. Would explain why I have a good chunk of them, then. Oh yeah, no, that is 100% Blade. Do I send Blade a message? Hey, Bladey. Yes! Oh my god! Okay, I gotta send a photo to Blade. I was about to say. I was about to say, there's no way Blade's gonna respond. I'm so glad. That's so cute. Okay, we need to find one for Silverwolf. It doesn't look like we're gonna have access to it for a little while though, if there is. Okay. So... So I just need to kind of muck around to try and get the other one. So can I... Okay. So we're looking for filling. Oh no, I mean I should be able to do this one. So this should just be, so it's orange with that. Just merge these two together, get a full orange one. Perfect. Do that, and then do I have... I don't have an orange topped one of these. I could try and go for it. Do this and then see if we can just get an orange topped with the thing. Get even more targeted. Okay, well, it looks like it's implying I should use that. Oh my god. Yes. It's Chinibrio. It's Chun Chun. Okay. Oh, it's got a little plaster on it. Oh, it's cute as fuck. Hey, I know who this is. We've dealt with her far too much recently. Is it little Gwen? It is little Gwen. Calm down, calm down. Work trip for a stream. God damn it. No. Courier was stolen. Bell's Courier is the joyful filtration set. It's cube used to store happiness. It's very popular among the researchers. See here. It might look good. PP has a sharp sense of smell. Doesn't attract it. Okay. Oh god. Oh, leave it to me. We'll go save the fucking dog. That's right, I need to place down... I'm gonna place down blades here. Blade gets the rest. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Yep, gotta save the dog. Alright.
This is double speed.
You okay? To reduce the burden on Miss Asta. There's some problems with the signal. I can't contact Miss Asta. I smelled something strange that had the lingering with the joy filtration set. I'll lead the way, let's go. God, Peppy is zooming. Alright. Go break down the door. Let me get my bed. Oh god. Okay. So I become one with Doggo. Help, I've turned into a dog. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. Come on, turn around. Dun 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 dun. Snake. Instead of a box, it's a fucking dog that I'm hiding in. What does video games come to? Spooky. Okay, how are we doing this one? What's his walk path? Basically walks over the top of it, that's annoying. Okay. God, what am I doing? Alright. So I just gotta wait for this dude to turn around. Okay, Well. The little guy fucking ate it, alright. Fucking strange conversation. Alright. Okay, so now to do the next level difficulty one. Alright. Fine, I'll play along. God damn it. Let's go, Pippi. Alright, time to kill like one dude and then just run around like a dog for the next 5 minutes. How it is, right?
This is double speed.
Gale force.
The butler? Okay. Oh, you go look them. I know something. Okay. Well, Pippi. Dude, I do algorithms and databasing. You think a pattern like that's gonna struggle? Yeah, it looks like this is the one. Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. No. Alright. The dog wiggle. It does not like it does not like sprinting. That is very clear. Okay, well now that was just a bit rude to do to me. Who's this butler? And who does he buttle? This is a very strange way to have your little room let out. What am I even doing at this point? This is such strange quest stuff. I love it. So, here's my guess. We have to use Peppy 3 separate times. We have to sync with Peppy. That's my guess right now. Really? Immediately. Alright. I love that these robots have just a little bit of self-awareness, enough so that you can like bully them. Because that's what you would program. The important things. Oh my god, they're stacked up in a pile! And one of them's got sunglasses. Wait, why is it not letting me? There we go. How? How were they able to kick me out? Okay. Here's some freshly baked cake. Here you go. Why was there fried rice in the garden? Oh my god, we're doing a debate. Can smell it or it's no denying it. Uh-huh, sure, sure. Debate successful. Your lies have been exposed. I'm still expecting that we need to do a fight, though. I'd assume right now, yeah. But yeah, look at that. Predicted. Stretch.
Nothing major.
Okay, I'm just gonna be back in a second, though. Just wanna go check on something.
Old friends, meet yet again. Old friends, meet yet again.
And a bick. Alright. Career. The art of deception. Okay. Alright, I'm on my way. Well. Oh, look at that. You look like Herda. And you act like it too. Oh. Even with my brain, this brain of mine, I can't get the answer I'm looking for. My research is at a bottleneck. I need your help. Okay, I'm a bottleneck. Don't worry, just listen to this. So your ignorance doesn't impede my research. Alright. Listen here, you little shit. Before I inform you about my mighty research project, I'd like to introduce you to a friend. Okay. Hello. I'm here by invite, don't mind me. I did create you. It's not fair. Shut up, you're such a scammer, acting all high and mighty. Don't even talk to my friend like that again. Alright, apart from this arrogant friend of mine who won't quit stalking me, don't you feel surprised? Looks a little familiar. She and I have similar traits, which caused by genetic mutations. But I have no idea as to why I might look like some of these other people you might know. But I think it all has has something to do with you. Isn't that right, Isa? I don't know. I suspect this is all connected to some kind of spiritual, on some kind of spiritual level. But I have far too few samples to research, so that's why I'd like you to ask for your help in nurturing some more creations with a few more rare traits. If you can't manage that, then nurture some more ordinary creations I can get by so long as I have enough samples. Your research topic is exactly the same as that of the space station, so can you think of a way to nurture these rare creations? Alright, let me try. Cool. Okay, so we just need to keep nurturing until we hit level 6, apparently. Good lord. There's the Kafka one. So we definitely need this in. And we need to merge it. With probably this one. Just toss that in. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's cube. That's not what I wanted. Yep, that's what I wanted, wasn't it? Cool. Got those. Now we just need a... this one. Try this. Oh! I'll try that. Oh! Okay, so that's what we need to use in the combination. Let's go. And we got a herder one. Even his personality is like yours. Oh. I just get an O in response. I'm a little sad. Alright. We've got our herder. I can't... Is that Quinque? Cool, that was what I wanted, right? And now we want this pattern. Gotta collect all the patterns. Gotta collect it all. Unlock everything. Nah, that's gotta be Queen Gray, right? Shingwe. Shingwe? Was it Queen Gray? I can't remember. Yeah. Don't think so. Look at this. True. Okay, that's pretty cute. And now for the most important one. Ooh. So I'm assuming that like mutation not indexed. Yeah, so it always go for the one that's got that little flower effect on it. Oh, that's actually probably a really good one to use now. Instead of this, use this. Because that just double dips. Really focuses it, so there's only like one miss, I think. Oh yes, it's got to be the right direction. God, small things. Kafka. Yay! Let's send a photo to Kafka. Let's go. Yeah, no, so it was hacked in for ages. Speaking of which, did you see the creation that looks like Herda? Isn't it interesting? What did I say to you? Yep. We saw it. I'm more curious about the sidekick she had with her. Do those also look like the people? I guess they look exactly the same. It's a very Herda way of doing things. Mm-hmm. Okay, we put the Kafka one here. Oh. Can I go this way? No. What's the fastest way of getting there? Is it just easier to teleport? Yeah, it's easier to teleport. Alright. Oh, there's a little herder here. Oh my god, there's so many of them. This is it. Alright. What's that? To be precise, it's her who wants help with something. Oh, it's me. You may have noticed that I have some. They have the same aura and traits of Runame herself. And the creations here get the two of us mixed up. You really do look similar to Runame. That's actually why I keep following you around. Everyone misses her so much. I even hear some of the creations whispering by me, but unfortunately, I am not Runame. I'm going to do whatever I can for them. Dion heard if she could, that would be best, but knowing her temperament, I don't think she's coming back. You know all the tricks aboard the space station, so you're gonna reaching her. I'd like to take some photos and send them to her. First up, here's my official request: a photo of me with her, and you have to send it to her. I'm curious about how she and Herta will react. And then a group photo of all of the other creations. You can take a few photos and send them all over. Well, even if she leaves a message unread, at least we've been passing on everyone's feelings. No problem. Counting on you then. Alright. Okay, I'm actually saving that. Reporting about something recently happening. If you're going to take photos, it'd be best to bring the person who directly involved. Great, I was looking for you. What is it? Heard that organic life forms are capable of expressing infection in varied ways as it exhibits its possibility marvelous. Aww. Calculated per the matrix of this society is but in its cradle. Anything you want to say to them? Hmm. Okay, looks like something's going on right here. So, might as well kill these and see what's going on.
This is double speed.
Gale Force.
World cleansing track.
Okay, there we go. Look at that. Maybe. Okay. Found a little cute critter again. Pure sugar child. Oh, it's so cute. Who's this one of? I actually can't pick it. Not off the top of my head. Who's got that color scheme? Clara. Oh, yes, Clara. Oh, yes, because it's got the little belt. Next time. Next time, definitely. No. Still don't know how I feel about some of this quest, I'm gonna be honest, because it is a bit like, It's a bit playing God. Genetic mutation stuff. Bit of a worry. Is there anything more to get? No, looks like we've gotten all of the rare creations that are listed. It looks like the research level is maxed out. Yes. So we're done. I'm actually a little sad. I kind of wish there was more. It's just accommodate them. Okay, cool. Who's coming over here with these two? They can have Gwen. And then these two can have to... Clara can put up with them. I don't want to put Clara near Kafka. Just gonna take her away. So you do care about them. Don't worry about him. Gotta collect all of my things. What did I get in this? What? That's interesting of an effect, I have to say. Okay, so now we have a new thing. But I'm gonna keep bubbles on. Might as well just claim all for now. Ugh. Alrighty. Now there is more main quest to do, right? Yeah, there's this. I'm assuming this is going to lead on to talking to Mr. Ratio himself. Yeah, I too love to just sometimes just sit there and do this. Oh, what's wrong?
Harrider Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
I'm sorry, what? Aren't you jumping ahead? This is what Twitter conversations are genuinely look like to me. Okay. So Herta got attacked. Whoa. That was kind of cool, but what?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
Oh boy.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers.
Oh my god.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
I feel like I read a doujin about this.
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Oh my god.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
Oh boy.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the
What is this?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight. I can't recall the other person, but what...
Okay, so we need a...
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this,
wish they'd never crossed me. A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx? Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day. I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Okay.
It was Adler was with Arlen. They were...
Okay, this is very weird.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own. Yes, well, Peppy isn't here, you see. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Man, you guys are really terrible security.
Next time. Let's walk and talk.
Also, there should be no reason why Arlen is being like this secretive with us.
For Adler. A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in the...
Sorry, I cut you off, Arlen.
Time for a climb. For the clock. Time for a climb. This is double speed.
Oh, good lord. Stretch.
Consequences are mine to bear.
Oh, yeah.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
That's that kid that we talk to about couriers all the time. The fucking daily missions. Which I don't even really do anymore just because they've changed how daily tasks are done and they're way better now.
Peppy, are you okay? That's me. What's up? She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later. So, which curio? That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the abstract. Have you asked the Department of Huh, she's not wrong.
Huh?
What? Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild... Let's call it a day. Wait for me.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the click. Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, my memories of Arlen and Adler are...
A curio that's alive. How's it going? Did you I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a leak. See? My researcher. Just business as usual. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny.
Okay.
Have been questioning the
Sorry, my brain's just kind of like doing the whole whirl thing and trying to figure out what's going on.
Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, its rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances. That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of...
Okay.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you here? It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for.
Sure.
Oh, you flatter me. Small scale. Best left under the table.
Again? How many times has it been?
You're here too. My memories are just... Did my memory piece together irrelevant? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
Okay, this is very weird.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent looking...
I'm not that wonderful.
No need to be modest. And though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. I'm not getting any younger. And my...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Okay.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful.
This is actually quite a fascinating way of like perceiving how memory works, because this is kind of true. Like, you don't remember things correctly. Things jumble.
Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, shit.
Relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta
Fucking,
mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigation
the ghosts.
too. The Xianzhou's species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired.
So, oh, I'm blanking of what they're called again.
I figured you'd come to me to I'm sorry. The situation.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember.
So this.
I'm sorry. I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta? I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time that means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some.
Okay, yeah, so it's possibly those little flame things, the ghosts.
Some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this.
Making my vine / ropes Surma computer pain, but it works out. Nice.
The words they used
That does sound painful though.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Heliobus, that's what it is. Or heliobi.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology? She's...
Huh?
She's not... That's right! They're called
Yes,
heliobi.
heliobi.
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and heliobi are sort of like cousins. Huh. Now that you mention it, let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body.
This code's meant for CPU because of it altering more than itself, so I just had to amp it up to constant error. Oh, jeez. Ooh.
I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see train...
I think she mentioned if only there were some...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form.
Struct is your new best friend. Dude, structs are insanely useful, man. I cannot stress enough how much I'm transitioning using structs in my game as well more often. Like a lot more constructors in general as well.
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out.
Okay. So did she get kidnapped by a fucking heliobi? Or heliobi? Yeah.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
What an asshole. I love him.
To sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Asta.
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Fair.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well,
Actually, that's a good point. I was gonna say, yeah.
Printing now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Indeed.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
Oh boy.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your and the assignment, Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet...
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
I doubt...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture. Asta chose to...
Then you said you... However, she decided to hold her tongue, so what's the story?
Asta isn't trying...
What could be more in...
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. It's okay.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. Your
correction.
Researchers clearly, though, it bears no connection.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
God damn.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Oh god, what's this?
Parader Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Okay.
This is...
a declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of research
What an asshole.
and the Tid were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Alrighty. I'm gonna call it there because we're coming up on time and I do have some stuff I want to sort out before the day is out. And we're about midday now. Oh. But yeah, no, that was... I gotta say, it's nice to have the story being intense again. Kind of miss these moments. It's always the best. So, with that being the case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Helps the video out more than you might know. Also consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live, as well as follow me over on Twitter/X, where I do post when I'm going live, as well as some of my thoughts, feelings, and a general place to get some kind of looser information about what's going on. Yeah, no, I've got my schedules going again. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking with them just to make them fit better for the schedule that I typically have. But aside from that, I think that's everything. Is there anything else I need to mention? No, I think we're done. Cool, so with that all being the case, then yeah. Once again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Stay safe. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye.